There is nothing wrong with your television set.
Savage Psycho Joe here.
Do not attempt to adjust the picture.
Because they fail fucking math class every year of their fucking life.
We are controlling transmission.
Get the fuck off my dick.
We will control the horizontal.
Like, if I was autism, I definitely wouldn't be out here. I'd probably be doing a lot more simpler things, having somebody drive me around.
We will control the vertical.
The biggest bitch I ever met in my life. The only motherfucker I've ever heard that and stuff that calls him an athlete at 343 pounds. Takes him 12 days to lose 2 pounds. Who the fuck can't lose 2 pounds and all that within a week? Shit, I can lose 10 in fucking 5.
We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity.
And if you whiny little chumps don't like me, don't fucking watch. That's you and stuff. My page is for hardcore athletes that actually look like athletes, getting toned like athletes, or aesthetics.
Sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to...
Savage Psycho Joe here. Fucking, shit. Like, for that fucking shit, get the fuck off. You fucking fat fuck, go eat some fucking donuts and shit and fucking mind your own business. You don't fucking know me. You don't know how to fucking work out. You don't got no fucking proof that you work out. You got proof that you worked at McDonald's today. You know, I saw it fucking right there. You know, I continue bitching about some other shit. And all that like stuff. Fucking, why don't you come to my fucking gym, try to do my fucking workout, motherfucker. Want to fucking challenge me? Get the fuck off your ass!
Danger! No, Will Robinson! Danger!
And right now, I'd like to welcome Savage Psycho Joe to Muscle Sport TV. Joe, welcome to the program, bro.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, man. You jumped on one of our live broadcasts recently, and I got to tell you, man, a lot of people jumped in on that show. There was comments were flying. It was almost like impossible to see them. And then on the replay, when I set up and put it on YouTube, I got a chance to see some of them, and I've been getting a lot of feedback. I'm sure you have as well, from some maybe people that weren't aware of you. What kind of feedback have you gotten from when you jumped on our Instagram?
Honestly, I haven't really, or just like some of the ones that's been like commenting on my stuff, like unusual stuff, like they all been actively commenting, but they're just like, well, we want more proof, this and that and stuff, and that's fine. I might show it to him, but there's one thing is like I kind of said, Savage Joe is my channel name,
yeah,
parenting and stuff. So if I actually did show him the other stuff, that would reveal my entire like real name, and that's my business, not theirs.
I hear you.
That bothers the shit out of just about everybody. Like, honestly, I don't care, and like it's not their business, and like, it will be proved and stuff.
Yeah. Your audio is coming in really shitty now. It's like breaking up in and out. It's like sometimes I can hear a word and then it goes away. I understand where you're not going to start showing proof of anything because, that's your business, not anyone else's, right?
Yeah. So I got photos, but like that's about as far as I'm going to go, but I would have to go cross country to get those photos.
You can't have somebody just text them to you?
Well, like, if they would take a picture of it with their phone, they're the actual photos there in the frames.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's picture of a picture in this day and age is not a big deal, right?
It's not too bad. I know, like, my mom's like horrible at that though. Like last time I asked her to do something like this, and she can't operate the lighting very well.
Yeah, but you got to understand. I'm not gonna, bullshit you. I got to admit, a lot of the things that you were saying did sound pretty tough to believe, Joe.
This portion of To Tell the Truth was brought to you by Clairol, creators of the exciting natural look in beauty.
So if you can take a picture of yourself in country, if you will, in your uniform, you're not really giving up any information. You could even cover your name on your uniform. You can splice that out, blur it out, or put a swatch on it. But a swatch, you just cross it out. And think of the self-satisfaction you would have. You would shut these assholes up, and they would feel like complete, imbeciles then. right?
Yeah, that'd be half of it. But there's like that cover one stuff, but I'm all right with it.
Yeah, but it just like you when you were on the show, your math, you said you may have messed up. So obviously it's been like a week or so. So you're 26 years old, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you said you left the military in 2009, right?
No, I meant to say 2013 and stuff right there in December.
All right, so you left in 2013, right? You're 26 years of age, right? So what year did you enlist? You said you did 6 years?
Yeah, I guess around that. I really don't talk about this and stuff because
I can't hear. Your audio is all fucked up. I couldn't hear you. Say that again?
I really we just talk about the other stuff and everything, and stuff.
What other stuff do you want to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk about and anything else, because honestly, Sabotaging didn't serve in the military, myself did.
But you said you got that name in the military, so wouldn't you say that's
And stuff? Do the fucking math on that.
one? So where was that? What state was that in? Like, where did you do that USPLA event that you found while you were driving?
It was in Minnesota.
Minnesota? Okay. And how long ago was that?
It was 3 years. Like you said, it's 2015.
2015. And you said you won that. Well, you came in second, you said, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you won the one in South America. So let's talk a little bit about this whole South America thing, because to me, I find that really fascinating. That's pretty interesting. How does that whole thing, how did you get lined up with these people that you train all of these folks that are in these fashion shows and stuff?
Well, it's like it was more like I met the owner on accident at a gym, and me and one of the coaches that's on my team and stuff were sitting talking in sauna and everything else, and he kind of spoke up and said, he's like, you know what, if you guys could calculate this stuff and do this, we'll start you out and everything and see how you do with one client, and if you do great with that client within 6 weeks, and we'll add you more clients, this and that, and this and that. And so we both started, calculator stuff, and just kept on progressing with their meal plans and their workouts and stuff. And it came out to where after a while, the other one didn't want to travel as much because he had a family and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was single, I was like, I'll still do it.
Yeah.
So we do that, and and if I need help, I'll contact him, and he'll help me with what I'm struggling with and everything. But I still have to go there and do the workouts with them and guide them and do and everything else.
So you're down there quite often, you said, right? You told me you just were out of town, out of the country up until yesterday. That's why we scheduled this for today, the day we're recording, because you were unavailable prior to this, right?
Yeah, one of them and stuff, fucking A. They got to the part where they got nervous right before a show and everything. And since they're probably the biggest one that's going to be on the stage, that they called me back and just to help set them at ease and make sure that they are on point and stuff. And plus, she kind of just demanded it and everything. So it's I just had to go do it. And it's part of the clause. If it came to a part where there was a special event where I had to be there, that I would go.
So you were there, you left, and you had to go back, you said?
Yeah, I was home for 5 days out of the 14 and stuff, and had to go back. Because like I said, they canceled my days off and switched my thing and stuff. So I was went in there, did 7 days, and then they said, all right, go back to your usual schedule.
Okay. And you do a lot of traveling, but you don't seem to do any memories of that. No videos or pictures. I mean, on your Facebook and Instagram, you don't have any things from South America at all. No check-ins, nothing like that. Wouldn't you? That would be almost something I would be bragging about, because that's a pretty big thing to hang your hat on, right?
Well, like my Instagram not the Instagram, but my Facebook got hacked twice. I reset that 3 different times, and like so, it's like there's reasons why I don't check in with that, but it's like with the other stuff, I was like it's just normal work for me and stuff, and when I like just travel this and that, so it's like I stopped kind of doing that just because it just gets boring to me. But like the only stuff on pictures that I got send out training information or this and that or identity information or take unauthorized pictures because all those people got a part where all their pictures need to be done with that company and no one else.
Well, I'm talking even if you were in the airport. I mean, you seem to be very active on Instagram with taking pictures and doing videos, but when you do all of these great things, you never have one thing from them. I find that kind of, surprising in a way.
Well, like I get in trouble, like if I do post those pictures and
How
stuff.
could you get in trouble? You're standing by yourself in an airport in Brazil and you take a picture of yourself, a selfie in the mirror. How are you going to get in trouble?
Brazil and it's Colombia, but...
Well, Colombia, whatever. You know what I mean. How are you going to get in trouble if you take a picture of yourself in an airport?
Well, that one, like, I probably won't, but like I said, I got kind of just go straight, get in a hurry and go there and stuff, but it's on the private plane sector, so I got to go through security, and then they walk me straight out to the private plane. There's really not too much staying around.
It's even easier to do it if it's a private plane, right? Because there's less things to do. You can take a picture of out the window even of the plane while you're in the air. Do you see where people are skeptical of these things? And you could put it all to rest by doing a simple photograph, and the location would be Colombia. All of these people would feel like such assholes if they called you a liar, which I'm not, by the way. I'm just giving you advice. Who's the ones I was training and saw their personal page, not their official page, but their personal ones, they wouldn't be talking at all anyways. They'd be like, hey, holy shit, he's right there in the picture. And stuff, holding hands with him, or freaking spotting him, and he's like, oh, that girl just dropped that weight and Joe fucking curled it just to be an asshole. All on their pages. So you're saying you're all over their pages?
On their personal accounts, yeah.
So why don't you ever repost? You don't repost any of that or tag them so people could see this? You can shut them up in 2 seconds, Joe. In 2 seconds, you would have all of these people eating their words.
Some of the creeps got right on there the first time I really did that. It's like I had to delete all their stuff that was on my account and stuff on the ones I did repost.
I don't know, Joe. You're half my age. I'm trying to give you pseudo fatherly advice. That
you see that? Yeah. That's shit. And this, Shinola.
Shit. Shinola.
Son, you're gonna be all right.
That people are calling you a liar, and the way to stop them from doing so is to
I'm on
show
steroids
something.
Too, and I can prove I'm not. It's like somebody say, "Oh, well, you're like there's no way you're natural and all that," and people's always going to say something.
I could care less if you were on steroids or not. That has no bearing on me, and neither does if these stories are true. I'm just talking to you as an interview, but for you to be aggravated by people like that, you could get such self-satisfaction by telling them, "Oh yeah, I'm full of shit. Look, here's a picture of me in Iraq in 2012. Here's a picture of me in Colombia last week." What would they say? How could they would be fucking flabbergasted. They'd be like, "Holy shit, I feel like an asshole now." And they would say, "Oh, he's photoshopping it." And then you could have the last laugh because you know that's bullshit.
Yeah, it might shut them up, it might not. Because honestly, it's like I'm still gonna get something out of it and stuff, and I can let it ride out and it's because honestly, at the end of the day, I still get people on my page wasting their day and all that onto my page, and if they truly believe what they're really saying, they wouldn't even waste their time. Because I don't get on to ESPN just to find out bullshit and everything else that I don't want to believe. It's like if I'm getting on there, it's because I want to invest the time on it.
Mm-hmm. No, I hear you, but it would be.
But it's like honestly, to smash it all in 1 week and everything else, or 2 weeks, like that's just going to be too easy. But like, you know, is there a certain part and all? I'm writing something out and everything, and like, and once it all happens, like it's going to be like really awesome. And everybody's going to shut up, and like, and I'm going to be sitting there laughing like I normally am, but
like a fucking hog does right before it goes in the slaughtering house. He's like,
man, but like, you know, like with some of that, once everything else, there is a certain part where like beating down on a hater is actually kind of fun. It's like, because, you know, it's like I'm actually taking the fun out of being a hater.
Well, of course you'd like the, you know, the haters you want to be able to fucking one up, of course, but you have ample opportunity to do so and you're not taking advantage of it.
You know, I got a lot of advantages and stuff all up my sleeve, so and it's like, it's all right for now. He's like, I'm not saying I'm not going to do it, but you know, he's like, I can easily, like, there's some stuff that is like, to me, like you started saying, like taking pictures in a random place might be important for an average situation. To me, it's not an average. It's like in when I'm traveling, I'm just traveling. I'm not worried about, oh, I gotta get proof of what I do.
Well, I'm just saying, even if you just did it in passing, even if you didn't do it to shove it down somebody's throat. I mean, you're very active on Instagram, and it's kind of odd that everything you post is all from home. There's no, and you say you get these lengthy trips, and you're brought all over in front of all of these different people, and you know, it makes it seem that it's possible that you might not be totally honest with it. You know, or like you didn't remember how many kills you had in the Marines, and that's I find that a little, you know, a little bewildering.
Like, I didn't say I remember. I said it's like I'm not talking about it.
Well, no, your exact words were, "There's so many I lost count." That does sound a little tough to swallow, right?
Yeah, well, and I use the word "in stuff" to filter out words that I don't want to talk about. So,
all right, well, that's a convenient excuse. I don't know how, you know. You know,
like,
also you said that
I was having a conversation with somebody and didn't want to say the wrong thing. Like, and when I was about to say the wrong thing, I stopped and immediately said the word "in stuff," so I wouldn't say the wrong thing. Like with somebody just the other day. So
what would be the wrong thing? Like, what do you mean? I'm not sure. I'm not following you.
No, it's a person I actually know and everything else. And I was like trying to just keep it neutral in between us. Mm-hmm. And the word that I really wanted to say would have not kept it neutral in between us. So it's like to avoid from saying coming on too aggressive with it or saying what I really wanted to say, I stopped and said "in stuff" just so I would stop myself.
What's the correlation with that with what I brought up when you said you didn't remember how many, you know, enemy combatants that you were able to, you know, kill?
I was avoiding the answer. It was just avoidance because it wasn't needing to be talked about.
It wasn't meaning to be talked about. No, well, you brought it up, you know, in the Army and all of that, and all this unit, so I just figured that was a natural progression to bring the conversation into that, where that would be something that would be a badge of honor. You know, you get medals for that. You get rewards for that. That's your job. So, and I'm all for it. Believe me, I'm not one of these pinko commies, you know. So I'm on your side with that, and it just seems like you didn't really have an answer for it, and a lot of people didn't believe you on that. And I just want to address the things that these people brought up, and they're valid questions. So it doesn't bother me to relay them.
All right.
Do you see where it sounds a little fishy? You know, to use a...
No.
It doesn't sound fishy.
It's like I avoid the question, like this, and anything, just to be humble about it. It's like, now if I was wanting to be a vanity about it and like anything, I'd just go in there and say, oh, well, it's this, and that, and stuff. But a lot of guys don't talk about it. Like, you know, I hanged out with a guy for 5 years, and I talked maybe 20 minutes about being in service school.
No, I know, but you're saying you you don't want to sound vain, but to say you got so many kills that you lost count, that sounds like it's just that. The epitome of it.
It's like that's could use bad words, but I don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck.
All right. So, all right. So, 26. I mean, you got a lot going on for a young guy. That's pretty cool because a lot of young guys in this day and age, they rely on their parents to do everything, and you obviously don't have to do that. As far as the the trucking thing goes, you said you make 6 figures through the training thing. How come you don't just do that full time? That would seem to be a much better gig than driving a truck.
Well, I have truck drive since my last time in a truck, and it wasn't that keeps you away from home and everything. You can't stock enough food in those trucks and stuff. You don't got to quit continuing the truck. I haven't been in a truck since 2016.
2015, you said? You have audio and you're freezing. 16. All right, so you quit that job? That's gone?
Yeah, it's gone. I haven't used my CDL in 2 years. I say this every day.
Oh, okay.
Like, same topic every day. When's the last and stuff? I say 2016 a long time ago, 2 years. Yeah, like, everybody should know what year it is.
I've never heard you say that. I'm sorry. I didn't ask you that on the other interview, so I wasn't sure.
Because I know, I had 2 jobs, but one is with the training clients, and the other online training. Like here, I'm training here. When I'm there, I'm training here.
The audio is so broken up. This connection is really, really lousy. It's unfortunate because I wish I could hear you better.
Crystal Wildfire Anthony. Today I want to talk to you guys about porn. Jack off material. So, porn, me having sex completely naked. I watch porn. My husband watches jack off material. Porn. I am all for it. Honestly, get paid to have sex with somebody for everybody to see. It's out there, guys. Do it. Girl on girl porn, girl and guy porn, having sex with men on videos, whatever. I am willing to listen to business deals. I would love to do videos like that. If you guys know somebody with deep pockets, I'm always open. Sex with men, porn, hard and long, a lot. And put it out there for free for the whole world to see. Wildfire out there banging guys on video. I'm not gonna lie. Thanks guys for stopping in.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's James with Handi Cable Fitness, back here at Mike Bull's Strength and Conditioning. Have another session with my trainer Ken. Wanted to bring you along, show you the progress I've made. As you can see, I've made a lot of progress thanks to Ken and the folks here at Mike Bull's Strength and Conditioning. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.
We now return control of your television set to you until next week at this same time, when the control voice will take you to